Hi everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats for Me. Hope that you're all doing well. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend. This is our weekly Tarotscopes. This is for the sign of Cancer, and this is for the week of February the 14th through the 20th of 2022. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know whenever I upload a new video, and thumbs up are always appreciated. If the message resonates, please claim it. If it does not, perhaps come back in a couple of days and the message may be more clear at that time. Alright, so we're going to be using the Light Seer Tarot as well as a couple of Oracle cards to sort of round out the message for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so what do our lovely Cancerian friends need to know for the week of February the 14th through the 20th, 2022? Message for our lovely Cancerian friends, please. What do they need to know for the week of February the 14th through the 20th, 2022? Alright, on the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Swords. Alright, so we've got the Eight of Cups in the current energies position. We have the Queen of Swords in the past influences position. We have the Nine of Wands in the possible challenges position, and we have the Star card in the possible outcome position. And again, we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is sort of the, overall energy for the reading. So let us get on with it. Currently sitting in the current position, we have the Eight of Cups. You can see here in this image, right, she is sort of turned around and she is walking away from the cup that is on fire here in the water, right? She's walking towards the sun, which is beautiful. This is someone who is, sort of decided to walk away, someone who's letting go, someone who is releasing, that which no longer serves them. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful image. And despite, sometimes the heaviness of the experience of walking away from something or letting go of something, it can actually be quite positive, right? It could be, a time to sort of release or remove yourself from that stuck energy that you were feeling. Leaving your old reality behind and moving forward to pursue a new one. It can also speak to a disappointment that has happened. Right. Moving on to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, as you can see depicted here, she is sitting on the top of the pier. She is deep in thought, as she looks out sort of over the water, but she looks like she's in complete control, right? The Queen of Swords is someone who is a thought leader. She is an unbiased decision maker. She is an excellent communicator. She's wise and she's logical, and she always comes from a place of honesty and integrity. It is a card that speaks to being perceptive and being direct and seeking the truth. Right? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card that is someone who is, she's a little battle weary, as you can see sort of depicted by her clothing. Looks a little torn, a little ragged, if you will. And she is determined. She is resilient. She is someone who is sort of a little battle weary, but ready to put her last or best foot, forward for the last sort of step, if that makes sense. So it's determination and resilience and that final push. It's finding motivation in the face of difficulties. It's possibly excitement for what's to come, right? Where you sort of, like the concept of picking yourself up and dusting yourself off. It's that kind of energy. We have the Star card in the possible outcomes position. The Star, part of the major arcana. It is card number 7. So major arcana goes from 0 to 21. So you're kind of at the beginning here. It's not card number 7, it's card number 17. I'll be okay. It is a card of hope. You can see that she is knelt down, right? She's got her arms sort of folded up by her heart there. And the light is coming in from the sky and going directly to her heart and coming back out again. It is a beautiful, beautiful depiction of the meaning of the Star card. It is your expectations being fulfilled. It is your wishes being granted. It is opportunities. It's healing after traumatic events. It's knowing who you are and knowing that you're on the right path. It's inspiration and renewed hope. Beautiful. And then we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is sort of the overlying energy of the reading. The Page of Swords, as you can see depicted in the image, she's standing there holding on to a book. She's on her tippy toes. And she's sort of going from one side to the other, walking on a very, very thin sort of like tightrope plank kind of idea, right? She's got what look like balloons, but they're shaped like light bulbs, right? So this is restless energy. This is someone who is got a thirst for information, who is feeling curious. This is learning new things. This is someone who is maybe like an apprentice or a student. Someone who is someone who has like intellectual pursuits. Someone who is, got a thirst for knowledge. It can also speak to like ideas and right reasoning, and of course, most pages are known as messengers. So this message looks to me like, something has happened here that you have had to let go of. It has been, or walking away from what no longer serves you. It has been difficult, but you've got the intelligence, you've got the thought, you've got the inner power, the inner strength to, give it that final push and move yourself into the position of the Star card, which is, the hope and the sort of wishes being granted kind of feeling, right? And it is a beautiful message. So we're just going to move this up here and we're going to continue. This is from my own oracle deck here. We'll pull a couple cards. That's what our lovely Cancerian friends need to know the week of February the 14th through the 20th. Excuse me. We have 444, the angel numbers. So be on the lookout for those synchronicities. If you haven't already seen them, perhaps you will in the coming days. 444 speaks to protection, listening to your intuition, releasing fears and anxiety, which, that speaks to the 8 of Cups in terms of the releasing and letting go, right? The protection is your 9 of Wands. Next, from the healing section, we have manifest. So going after what you want, setting goals, wish fulfillment, possibilities, intentions, so going after what you want and setting your goals. That's the Queen of Swords, as well as the 9 of Wands, really, when it comes to the possibilities and the intentions. I believe is the Page of Swords and the Star, right? In the possibilities. We have the root chakra, obviously located at the base of the spine. It speaks to family and belonging and safety and security, which of course, the Star card provides, as well as the 9 of Wands. We also have the angel number of 111 or 1111. And it speaks to, again, intentions, sort of that you're being heard, and that you're on the right path, which is beautiful, and is sort of mimicking or sort of repeating what these cards above already say. Move on to the soul's journey. What do our Cancerian friends need to know for the week of February the 14th through the 20th, 2022. We have freedom. Beautiful. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Exactly. And that is, that is, how do you get there? By letting go of what no longer serves you and going through the steps and getting to the Star card. That is your hope, which is where your freedom comes in. Beautiful. We'll move on to the Oracle of Melise. And we have House. A cute image on that card. Your house represents your inner energies, so it is important to take care of it by keeping it clean and organized. So perhaps that's depicted in the Queen of Swords, keeping it clean and organized in terms of keeping your thoughts clean and organized, right? Or maybe it could even be, walking away from what no longer serves you, sort of, in terms of, you get rid of the clutter. Alright, moving on to the Power of Surrender cards. That was fast. Surrender to the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Interesting. So maybe that's what you're walking away from, is like a situation that is sort of toxic, or might have some unnecessary drama, or just something in it that doesn't serve you and your values or your beliefs. But that's just reinforcing, the Eight of Cups. It's okay for you to stand in your power and say, no, thank you. I'm not interested in this. This isn't good for me. This doesn't serve my higher power or my higher purpose. Oh, we have 2 cards. It says nothing will come of this situation. Right? Again, walking away from what no longer serves you. And the second card is your hard work is paying off, which is exactly, the star card. As well as, a little bit of the nine of wands telling you that final push is exactly what you need. Lovely message for our Cancerian friends. From the mini chakra love deck, we have the root chakra, security. Oops, can you see that okay? There's a bit of a glare there. There you go, that's better. The crystal that they mention is garnet. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Which is interesting because of the house card here, right? That shows you going outside. Many times it's easy to find clarity outside in nature. When you go for a walk, it's also great for grounding. From the Guardian Angel Oracle, we have action. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. So, that is just summing up, you've got this. Wonderful message for our Cancerian friends. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope it resonates. Please do leave me a comment and let me know. And until we see each other again, many blessings. Bye for now.